So today we're talking about the start of Microsoft's venture into the gaming industry, console based, and yeah, of course we're talking about my collection of everything original Xbox. So how I came into the original Xbox is quite strange. It was quite strange. I was working all of the time and had a few unfortunate things going on, so I didn't have much time to myself. And my buddy Adrian, he got Xbox at launch, and about a week after it came out, I went round to actually visit him, and me and Jason was there, and we first played Halo. And my first impressions of the Xbox, oh my god, my video recorder is smaller. My VHS is smaller, and yeah, it was a lot smaller. But we played some Halo, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I kept sort of visiting Adrian weekly. And then in a copy of Edge, they previewed Panzer Dragoon Auto, which is coming to the original Xbox. So I said to Adrian, I said, oh dude, when I get some money, I've got to get me start saving for one of them and get that. And sort of rolled down the line a little bit, about a month's time. I popped round Adrian's, and he's like, got £100. I'm like, what? He said, give me £100. So I'd been saving, and I gave him £100, and in return he gave me an original Xbox plus Halo. And I was kind of like, whoa. You know, things I was down and out on a lot of things at the time, so feeling pretty down and just living via work, and it was a hard time in my life. But for him to do that was just kind of like, wow, absolutely amazing. And my first year or so with the Xbox was fantastic. I managed to play through Halo stuff. It was a case of, oh, I finally got my Panzer. There, I got my Panzer. I'd worked like a ridiculous 20-hour shift or something. Took around Adrian. So yeah, it turned up. I fell asleep on his sofa, and he pretty much played through it on the night. But yeah, but for me, that was kind of like when the hard times ended. The good time started. You know, my job was getting better. Other things were actually sorting themselves out in the background, and so I was really getting into gaming again, because I hadn't been gaming much. A little bit of PlayStation 2, but I mean tiny little bit. I'm talking about 10 minutes of Guilty Gear over a month or something. So yeah, so when I got back into the Xbox, I had some great, fantastic, fond memories, and yeah, it has massive nostalgia for me, and a lot of what I've got is stuff that I would like to play, and through the advent, whatever word you call it, of backwards compatibility on Xbox One, you know, it brings new life back to these old games, and I really hope they continue with the bloody OG Xbox backwards compatibility. It's been like a year or so now since we've had any more. Well, I've got my in there is a green limited edition Xbox. It's been turned on once. I mean, like an idiot, I put like brown tape on it when I put it in the attic, just to make sure it didn't fall out. I've got a box of my Crystal Xbox, which I no longer use. Just another Xbox I found randomly up there. This is my Xbox I do actually use. Of course, it's all modded. It's got the lovely screen on it, and I've got all my emulators and so forth on it. As you can see, I've got Halo bits, like promo Halo bits. I mean, this thing here I absolutely love. I think I got it from Forbidden Planet back in the day, and it's just kind of like a glowy Cortana. I mean, that is really cool. I remember I bought Adrian one as well, and yeah, and the next to it, that's the obviously the Warhog model that I built. I mean, Tony got one last year, and I've got like the Micro Ops Halo vehicles, and I've got like the S pads. I've got 3 of the S pads. I've probably got more elsewhere. I've got 1 Crystal, never used, never actually been taken out of that bag. Got 3 Dukes. I had no Dukes, and I was asking some friends if, you know, if they had any Dukes for sale. They turned up, and yeah, and my table of stuff. Last year I picked up these for £1 each. They're like steering wheels. They're weird, but they work. Yeah, promo Xbox balloon. I mean, I can't imagine that ever actually being able to be blown up and work anymore. And a gift from Adrian as well, when he was moving things on, is actually the Magic adapter for the Xbox, so I can plug in my Saturn, PS2 and Dreamcast pads if I want. So, you know, for the Saturn pads for the beat 'em ups on the Xbox, yes please. Of course, if you wanted to play DVDs on it, you needed a little dongle and the remote, which of course I have. And I have a load of these pads. They're wireless. They all come with receivers, like so. When I say I have a load, I mean I have quite a few backups, just in case they ever go. And that last one there is the one I was using. I even have like a new and sealed one, just in case I need to use one. And of course I've got the memory card, which was just be good for expanding. I think you could use that to hack the Xbox in the end. AV SCART cable, and that was really crazy expensive in the day. Conquer Live and Reloaded guide. The X Fight Stick, and this thing here is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I was really chuffed with getting this. Don't know where, can't remember when, but really chuffed to have it. One of the more obscure things was the Xbox carry case. I mean, this thing is humongous. So you've got the original Xbox tag on it, and it says gamer tag Andy Thomas. So who was originally, this belonged to you. But I remember I actually got this off Rixie when I got the N64 one, which I took a picture of because I forgot to put it in the actual video. I actually haven't checked inside here. Nothing inside. Well, that's big. Xbox is going in there then. Yeah, I've got other bits. I've got like backup games. I've got Jaws Unleashed. It's like, you know, it's not a game. It's just every single disc I've had for this game just doesn't work ever. And yeah, those are backup games. So let's start with my games, and there are a lot. So feel free to pause it, go and make yourself a giant cup of tea and a nice big slice of cake as we talk about some Xbox games in my collection. Well, actually, eventually we'll talk about all the Xbox games in my collection. Right, so Advent Rising, this was the start of a trilogy that unfortunately never got started, which sucked big time because it looked really freaking good. I have played like the first half hour or so, that's as far as I got into it. Alien vs Predator, it's a Command and Conquer style game, extension. It's not bad, didn't get very far, I found it way too hard. Amp 2, yeah, me and Adrian played this a lot back in the day. Great physics, we actually preferred this over SSX. Area 51, pretty cool midway first person shooter. Area 51, aliens and so forth. Armed and Dangerous. It has a shark gun, it's where shark guns originated, so you've got to have that. Atari Anthology, loads of games on there, 18 classic games from Atari. Barbie Horse Adventure. My elder daughter Paige played this to death when it came up. She literally lived on this, and this is such a sought after game now, it's crazy. Beatdown, Fists of Vengeance. Yeah, game I really want to get around to playing one day. Capcom first person fighter. Big Mother Truckers 2, Truck Me Harder. Yeah, I kind of like had the feeling of 18 wheeler. So when I saw this, can't believe I don't have the first one. I thought I did, but I thought wrong. Blinks 2. These are okay games. Obviously, I think they were Sega. Duh. Microsoft's attempt at getting a mascot when it wasn't that stupid big Malice robot woman thing. Remember Malice? The game about 300 years late. BMX What's that doing there? Breakdown. This is another really cool game, first person fighting game. Namco. Bruce Lee. It was really cheap, and it's got Bruce Lee in it. Brute Force. Yeah, another Microsoft Game Studio based on like a 4-player co-op. You play like aliens, humans, and so forth. It's supposed to be the next big thing next to Halo. It's alright, weren't great. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, I like Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's awesome. But I like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show back in the day, so I got that. And I also got the sequel, Chaos Bleeds. The second one, a lot more difficult, and the second one, my eldest daughter, Paige, who's a Buffy fanatic, it's never finished. Burnout, because it's the original Burnout, and it's a charity pack. I've never seen a normal copy of Burnout 1 out anywhere. Burnout 2, my personal favourite one in the series. Just love this one. The airport level going round and round in circles, constant burnouts without them running out. That's a cool memory. Burnout 3, Takedown. Yeah, not bad. Enjoyed this one as well, and it is a really freaking good game. Just my personal favourite is the second one. Call of Cthulhu. I really need to play this. I mean, is it Lovecraft? I think it is. A lot of these games are coming out now on the Xbox One, PS4, blah blah blah, all based around dude stories and the big monster thingy that it is. And this is supposed to be really good. That should be on backwards compatibility, because who wants to set up, you know, an original Xbox? Who has the space? Capcom Classics Collection. Oh my god, was I chuffed when I got this. When it finally came out in the UK. I played hours and hours and hours on this. Really super happy. A massive collection and a must-have for collectors. Pretty miffed that when they decided not to release the second one in the UK though, because the second one was just as good, not better, but just as good. But my buddy Adrian had it, and that's Capcom Classics 2. And the only reason I have the disc is because Adrian's this weird alien from a different planet. This is like smaller Adrian that's built like G.I. Joe. He doesn't like manuals and boxes that take up space, so he throws them away. I'm trying to teach him not to. Silly boy. Capcom Fighting Jam. Yes, this was kind of like the next best thing. This was like what they went to after trying that 3D thing with Strider that didn't really work. It's okay. Goes to show you what poor game Red Earth actually was, because you've got Red Earth characters in this and I didn't enjoy them. It's supposed to have had like loads of DLC characters and so forth, but guess what? They never turned up. Capcom vs SNK 2 EO. Easy Operation, you forget that. My favourite Capcom vs SNK game. Oh my god, this is awesome. I lost ever playing this game. Played it to death. Me and Adrian played it to death. I played single player, bit of Jason. Oh, yes, we lost a long time. A really super underrated game, and if you love the original Xbox, you've got to get this. This is Cold Fear. Survival horror. Start off on a boat and then you end up in an oil rig, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I can't rate that highly enough. I've actually finished that twice. Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart. Must have been cheap with Crash Bandicoot. Never played it. Crash Bandicoot Tag Team Racing. Again, it's in the collection, never played it. Now this of course you'd expect to be in my collection, and I freaking love this game, I really do. It's called Crazy Taxi 3. This personal copy I picked up about 3 or 4 years back. I think it was like £1 when I saw it, so I had to have it. And it's great, it's like got all the areas from 1 and 2 in it, loads of more content thrown in, a new city, new areas, new tricks and new stuff to do. Dead or Alive Ultimate, of course this is like the revamped versions of Dead or Alive 1 and 2. Now these games were just stunning. I mean, because Dead or Alive was kind of seen from number 3, it was kind of like an Xbox exclusive for a little while. And so near the end of its life they went back to 1 and 2 and revamped the graphics. And this is the weird double cardboard version. You can get one that's just a plastic case with 2 discs. But I've got that one. Dead or Alive 3, launch game on the Xbox, and freaking amazing. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Questionable. Tomonobu Itagaki at his best. Or worse in his case. Deadly Skies. I thought Deadly Skies was great on the Dreamcast, so I thought I'd buy it on the Xbox. But never got around to playing it. Oh cool, it's got 8 ends in it, and it's supported by the flight stick, which I've seen many times, like £1 and never picked it up. Destroy All Humans 2. It's a sequel to Destroy All Humans, which is a pretty cool game. I've actually played some of the first one, but not much of the second one. Deus Ex Invisible War, yeah, keep meaning to play this. I know Tony played this to death. Dino Crisis 3, yeah, I watched Chris play this and get frustrated by the camera angles, but finished Dino Crisis 1 and I've got some of number 2 done. I'd like to get around to playing that someday. Xbox, backwards compatibility, hurry up. Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick. It's Ash booming with his boomstick. Evil Dead Regeneration. So it's Ash and it's like mini Ash. It's the same sort of stuff. Enter the Matrix. Now this actually was a great idea. Basically when the Matrix 2 came out, Revolutions, Reloaded, whatever, they made a game which is, because there's different characters. You got Will Smith's wife. I want to say Naboo, but that's like the Mighty Bush, so that's completely wrong. No, it doesn't say. I know it's Ghost. Ghost is one of them, and her, Mrs. Will Smith. And it's basically set alongside the film, and they actually filmed exclusive like shots for it. The problem is, it plays like fricking shit, but the idea was really, really good. Fahrenheit, new and sealed. Yes, I loved this game back in the day. I played this fricking like 2 or 3 times. Basically, David Cage, you know. Oh my god, he's made loads of these games, like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, and that's one of the first ones. It's his first one. Final Fight Streetwise. If you see this cheap, just pick it up. It's an awful game, but it's just, yeah, just play it. Pretend it doesn't really exist afterwards, but still try and pick it up because it's, you can't believe what's going on. Russia with Love, James Bond game. Well, my goal was to get all the James Bond games to play them eventually. Galleon could never ever get to grips with the way this controlled ever. I mean, it was very late coming out. I know Adrian played it. I don't know if he finished it or not. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. Yeah, this is quite good. I've actually played this like 15 whole minutes. 15 minutes of my life. Gemma Onimusha. When this came out, I was quite jealous when it came out on PlayStation. But I got the Xbox version, played it from start to finish, and absolutely love it. Come on Capcom, we need a compilation of all these games. You're not doing much wrong this year. If anything, you're doing everything right. So come on, get your fingers out. Ghost Recon Island Thunder. I have no idea why I got that. I don't play them sort of games. The Godfather. Yeah, gotta put a horse's head in your bed. Yeah. You know what? Those films are great. They are just really long and boring. They're like a staple of films that you must see in your bucket list. But they're not great. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Really, really cool game. One-on-one beat 'em up. The best version of the game. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Like I said, I wanted to get all the Bond games, so this is another one. Guilty Gear X2 Reload. I did Midnight Carnival as well. I did play this one a little bit, but I got so stressed because I know who the boss is a nightmare, and I know I gave up. Sorry, bad pun. Gunmetal. This is recommended by Anthony and Adrian. Yeah, it's a really cool, like mech suit type fighting game. Gun Valkyrie. Now this game is fucking fantastic. The only thing that lets it down is the control scheme. I got about halfway through it, but I just kept missing simple jumps and stuff like that, so I just got stressed. And stopped playing it. It's quiet. Time for some background music. I knew I forgot something. That was good. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Halo. Can't believe I forgot to turn it on at the start. Sorry guys, it's been rather quiet. All you can hear is people outside because you have the window open because this place is like an oven. Headhunter Redemption, the sequel to Headhunter, which is another game I've got to get around to playing. I say that a lot. House of Dead 3, this was awesome. I even had the gun that came out with this. I don't have any more though. The best thing about this is when you finish House of Dead 3, you actually unlock House of Dead 2, so it's like a really, really cool bonus. Full game. Hulk Ultimate Destruction, this is definitely an underrated game and great fun to play. A bit bloody, screen teary, jerky, but still fun to play. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, yeah. Picked this up relatively cheap, it's Indiana Jones. Play it one day. James Bond Agent Under Fire. Told you I wanted the Bond games. You want more proof? There you go, everything or nothing. How about more proof? Nightfire! Come, we all want to go Halo in now. Speaking of Halo, one of my favourite things I have in my collection, which is massive, I'll take a picture of it later, is a standee that Adrian got from a shop in our town many years ago. Check out this picture. It's huge and storing it is a nightmare. Jet Set Radio Future, bloody awesome game. I actually played a half hour or so for that. Also got another disc. And I want to play it more, but I wanted to play the first one first. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Yeah, this was a Genesis. This was awesome game. Basically, like theme park. You build your park up, and then you let all the dinosaurs out to kill people. Justice League Heroes. It's DC superheroes. Get Out the Kangaroo Round 2. I've seen 2 people play through the first one, so I picked the second one up when I found it. King of Fighters 2003, 2002. We only got 2002 in the UK. This is the actual American version, and it's region free, so it works perfectly on our UK Xboxes. Legacy of Kain, Defiance. Like I said, you really need to get into the Legacy of Kain games. Marvel Nemesis, EA's take on the Marvel characters. You know, they got the license, and this was supposed to be the start of something big, but it went nowhere. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, my absolute favourite version of this game. Yeah. In the America they released 2 versions. The second version had like Xbox Live Netlink, but our UK version didn't. Of course, the original Xbox being where Xbox Live started. A small service it was. The Matrix Path of Neo. This one is okay, but again it plays really crud. It plays really, really close. Plays better than Enter the Matrix. But no. Max Payne, the guys that did Remedy, the guys that did all the exclusive Xbox One stuff. Max Payne 2. Two of my favourite games I have absolutely played to death is Mech Assault and Mech Assault 2. Surprised these ain't on backwards compatibility because they are brilliant, and they are Microsoft as well. Metal Arms, Glitch and Assisted, that's a fun little game. Midway Arcade Treasures. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. With lots more games. This had like the Mortal Kombat on it. And in the third one in this series, it had like the San Francisco Rush Hydro Thunder and stuff. I do love the compilations. I've got all the compilations that came out. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Right, not great. Mortal Kombat Deception, yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I really enjoyed this game. Seriously, I thought it was brilliant. It was a great break from the norm. Great fun to play. Namco Museum 50th anniversary. This is a bloody hard one to find now. It's got 14 games on it, but it's another one of my cool compilations. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually bought this dirt cheap when CEX Ramsgate opened its doors. Not a cheap one anymore. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. Fantastic game. So it got like remastered of many other games. I played through this, the twist in the middle I never saw coming, but it was really, really good. Togi 2 by Sega. Really need a Togi one. Cool game. The only thing that annoys me about this is it's all time based and you run out of time and so forth. Outlaw Golf. Outlaw Golf 2. Crazy, wacky versions of golf. Outrun 2, my god, when this came out did I play the hell out of this. Especially as it's got some parts of the track from Scud Race. Let's continue the music, shall we? Sorry. From Scud Race. But yeah, I fucking love this game. I unlocked nearly everything, and the thing is, when my original Xbox died, I lost all my progress, and that was many, many, many hours of gameplay. My absolute favourite Outrun game. I really need to put that together. I have 2 manuals in it. Outrun Coast to Coast. This is bloody hard to find these days, especially at a good price, and with the original Ferrari sealed bloody license on it. Yeah, and this is awesome. It was a cut down version of this that came to Xbox Live in the end, but of course, due to licensing issues, it's no longer there, which is irritating because it's a good game. Phantasy Star Online, episode 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't think they're playable anymore. Phantom Crash, not bad. Mech shooter game. Playboy the Mansion, don't know what the hell that's doing there. Project Gotham Racing, of course, Metropolis Street Racers' new home. Project Gotham Racing 2. Project Snowblind, not a bad first person shooter, really cheap, but it's like 50p in CEX and it's a great game. Project Zero, also known as Fatal Frame, as I said in the Wii U video, really got around to playing them. Project Zero 2, Director's Cut. Of course, everyone says the Xbox versions are the ones to get, they're just the best versions, so do that. Psyops, now this game was brilliant, it had one of the best endings ever for cliffhanger for a sequel, which of course never happened. Punisher, yeah, great little game. Unfortunately, it got cut down on release, but you could obviously back in the day download an uncut version of it online. But yeah, it's okay to play. Watch Adrian play most of it. Payu Pop Fever, because it's Payu Payu. Quantum Redshift. Now this is a super underrated game, and I have that one. I have more copies. When I see them out, it's really cheap. I buy them for people. This game was so good, but I loved Wipeout, and at the time this came out, the X and me were playing this religiously, and on the Xbox you could put your original soundtracks. Of course, I had all my Linkin Park on there, and yeah, whenever I think of listening to old style Linkin Park, it brings up memories of Quantum Redshift. Rise as Hell, because it looked fun. I actually got that in Ramsgate. Tony got it like a couple of weeks later. Red Dead Revolver, where Red Dead Redemption started off. Red Ninja, End of Honor, because it's a ninja game by Sierra. Robotech, Battle Cry. Macross. Robotech Invasion. It looks like there's motorbikes you provided in that one. Rocky! Oh my god, when this came out, me and Adrian spent forever. We did like one fight each. This was on the launch day. We played it all way early hours of the morning. Rogue Trooper. Of course, there's a new version of it on Xbox One. Run Like Hell, another game that came from Ramsgate. Monster game, survival horror. Fun, cheap to get. Scooby-Doo Unmasked. This was an alright game, never actually played much of it. My daughter played a bit of this though. But the Scooby-Doo game seems to be stupidly pricey. Well, obviously it's Scooby-Doo, isn't it? Secret Weapons over Normandy. Awesome game. I never managed to unlock the X-Wing or TIE Fighter, because you have to obviously finish it, and I could never do the second to last mission. This has got to be my favourite plain game on the Xbox. Original. Sega GT Online. Of course, you get normal Sega GT on this disc, which was like that was a packing disc that came with the Xbox. It's Sega GT Online, Jet Set Radio Future, and it was gifted to me by buddy Adrian. Sega Soccer Slam, which is basically a more wacky version of the Sega arcade football games. Shadow the Hedgehog, never played it. Shadow with a Gun, my daughter Paige played it. Shenmue 2, because it's Shenmue 2 and everyone should have Shenmue 2, or if you're like me, have 2 copies of Shenmue 2. Obviously before it came to Xbox and PS4. Sonic Heroes, not a bad game, but not a great game. Played half hour or so. Sonic Mega Collection, yeah, this is one to definitely have. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It had so much unlockable stuff as well. And check out the unlockable stuff: Game Gear games, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Sonic Labyrinth, Dr. Robot's Beam Machine, and Sonic Blast, and 7 unlockable Sega Mega Drive games. Yeah, all the original Mega Drive games. Taking great collection down. It's relatively cheap as well. Soul Calibur 2. Oh my god, this was awesome. Remember it coming out, and all different consoles had exclusive characters. Yeah, we got Spawn, PlayStation got Heihachi, and from Tekken, and GameCube got Link from Zelda. And plays great. Splashdown, because I never knew it currently Xbox. I actually saw the Xbox case, I had to get it. This is a case I had to get. This is a great game, especially if you like your jet ski games. It's great fun, and if you go out of like area, you get dinosaurs eat you and stuff. Spikeout, finally got this from Eddie's shop up in Norwich. Can't remember what it's called. Sorry, Eddie. But yeah, and this is a great game. Not as hard as I remember. I managed to get quite far in it before I stopped playing for a break. Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher. Splinter Cell 2, more Sam Fisher. Splinter Cell 3, more Sam Fisher. I've played through like the last one, but not the other 2. Episode 3, a surprisingly enjoyable game. SSX3. Yes, this is one that I had to get because it's great fun and backwards compatible if I remember correctly. Still Life, pretty cool survival horror. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, I have 2. Do love me Street Fighter. Stubbed to Zombie by the some of the guys that used to work for Bungie. It's not bad, but it feels really unfinished. When I played through it, the audio kept cutting out and stuff. It's like, it's supposed to cut out, it's supposed to keep going. SVC Chaos, my second favourite Capcom vs SNK game. Look, this one's done by SNK. Cool, loads of unlockables. Mars People. Taito Legends, yeah, 29 games, and each console kind of like got exclusive extras. I think that was the second one, because we got on the Xbox exclusive games. You got Bubble Symphony, Rayforce, Kadash, and Pop and Pop. And I think the PlayStation 2, this is Bugtail, also had Shooter. Tecmo Classics Arcade, which is factory sealed, so I won't be opening that anytime soon. Not many games in it from what I remember. But Tecmo Bowl, Rygar, Star Force, Solomon's Key, Pleoid, Senyu, Pinball Action, Stratofighter, Swimmer, Bomb Jack, and Tecmo Cup. The Thing, not bad, actually sequel to the 1982 film, The Thing, where they basically go back and try to figure out what's going. Doesn't play like a normal sort of action adventure. Thief, Deadly Shadows. Time Splitters 2, oh, I love the Time Splitters game. I've played through all of them and we so desperately need a new one, Time Splitters 3, and they should be on BC, get them back online. Tron 2.0 Killer App, still a factory sale, bought it from Best Deals, for like £2. Ultra Buster Move, yeah, didn't even know this came out, as soon as I saw it in CEX, I had to have it. Ultimate Spider-Man, it's alright, it's not great. Curse of Wallet and Gromit the Were-Rabbit. Yeah, not bad, based on the TV show. Wallace and Gromit Project Zero. It's like your I think it's like your Fur Fighters shooter type version. The Warriors. Yeah, a really fun game based on the film. So we all get the dancers to do fighting. Return to Carcass of Wolfenstein, Tides of Time. Never finished this game, got near the end though. Reckless. When this came out, the graphics absolutely blew me away. Me and Adrian just couldn't believe what we were seeing. Did have a sequel, but I don't know what happened to it. XGRA. I got this purely because it reminded me of sort of like Wipeout style game. And Phantom Dust, this is American, this before it obviously got spruced up and put onto Xbox Live. But these are two recent pickups, Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey and Group S Challenge. They were 3 for £1 in a charity shop. And these are separate purely because they're on the backwards compatibility, so I like to know which ones I can just shove in and continue. Star Wars Knight, Jedi Academy, that's not a bad game, that is not a bad game at all, first person. Star Wars Republic Commander, super underrated game, now backwards compatible and you must play it, it's real great. Get to tell your squad what to do and so forth, yeah, great game. Knights of the Republic, Knights of the Republic 2, haven't played them yet, Tony's been shouting at me long enough that I will eventually. Ninja Gaiden Black, played this to death, finished it and loved every moment of it. Mercenaries, definitely need to play it more. It's got Harrison Solo, Hans Indiana Jones and Han Solo's unlockable characters. Jade Empire, people, the BioWare guys, like martial artsy version. Using Friendly, Bill Gates' favourite game. Destroy All Humans, great go around, eat people's brains. Crimson Sky, brilliant game. I'm so chuffed it's all back to compatibility. Conkers, Live and Reloaded, a bit annoyed that they sort of like censored it again. They spruced it up but they censored some of the worst stuff, but lucky enough they when they did the Rare collection in the Xbox One, it's all uncensored. Blink's the Time Sweeper because it's Blink's and you must have it. And last of all, my personal favourite, or should we say second favourite original Xbox game, Panzer Dragoon Orta. Every single person that has an OG Xbox or Xbox One should have this game. It's fucking brilliant. It's amazing. It's just so much fun to play as well. A bit difficult, but when you play it more, you get used to it. I suppose you guys are wondering, but where are the Halos? It's the original Xbox. Why have you got the Halos? Well, the thing is, I've got the Master Chief Collection, so I'll play them on there. You know, nicer graphics. The Anniversary Collection. If I want to play the original, I mean, Adrian's got hundreds of them that I can play anytime. So I just want to quickly jump back on the original Xbox. I've found something I actually want to talk about. This is like basically the Japanese magazine where they released exclusively the Ninja Gaiden demo. Now back in the day, I pre-ordered this. I paid something like £8 to get, no, £12 to get to the UK because we was dying to play the Ninja Gaiden demo, and it was due to come out in the UK in like 6 weeks, but it took 6 weeks to get to me. The day it actually turned up, it was on Xbox to get. So it was kind of irritating, but yeah, it's fantastic insight. The great memory. Just I remember waking up every day, please Posty deliver, please Posty deliver. Of course he did, but the same day Ninja Gaiden demo came out. Back. Yeah, so I absolutely loved the Xbox. I mean, when they started modding them, it just became heaven because you have all your emulators and everything like that running on them, and they were just they just got from better and better. And yeah, especially be able to play all stuff. They're not powerful enough to play CPS System 3, but play all the arcade games and the Neo Geo games and stuff. Yeah, that was a long ass video, wasn't it, guys? That's my original Xbox collection. Next week's going to probably be even longer from the Xbox 360 collection. So take care of yourselves, smile at people, and I'll speak to you again soon.